Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be giving a tutorial on how to add new titles and credits to IMDb. So to start, you're going to head to the IMDb homepage where you'll click Menu. And from there, you're going to find the Contributor Zone page. Additionally, you're going to head over to the category that says how to add a new title. And it'll take you straight to the page where you're going to input all the information for today. As you scroll down, you'll find it says title, where you can input the title of your project. Today we'll be using Sunshine, a music video I worked on recently. Next, you would click on what type of production it was. For this, it was a music video. And then third, you'll find what status your production is currently in. For us, we are currently still filming, so we would be in production, and I am a member of the cast and crew. You could also select director, writer, producer, and anything else. You'll hit check these updates and it'll pull up any other information now. And as you can see, this is not an existing title, so we will not select any of these. And we'll hit recheck these updates. And now this is where the fun begins. So right here at the start, we have the production development status again, where we can select more in depth what status the production's in. And if you scroll down, this is a very important part, the miscellaneous link, where you will prove that your title even exists. For me, I prefer using call sheets and other documentation, but these are some unsuitable evidence pieces that they provide. Now, we'll return to this later. If you continue down, you'll find country. For us, we're in the USA. You'll also find the language category for any other languages that might appear in your short. Now, you'll also select color, black and white, genre. There's a lot of different genres, so feel free to get specific or add more if you wish. And then for the director of our project was Andrea, so we'll go ahead and input her name, and as you can see, there will be multiple names. I know that this is her page, so we will select that, and if you click on that little icon, you'll find a whole lot of different categories that you can select to be a specific position. However, in this case, Andrea was simply just the director, so we'll usually leave it empty. You can also input budget. However, for this production, we're not going to do that. So I'll hit no change. Same thing with this, you can input another website that could be the main page for your production. Distributors as well. For our production company was Full Sail University, so I'll go ahead and input that. And then these are the major credits. We had 2 cast members. We had 1 producer, no writers for this one. We had 1 composer, which was the main artist themselves. We had 1 cinematographer, and then no editors at the moment. Now, taking a look at the crew list for the Sunshine production, we're going to use these names to input all the credits we need. So, finding this one. All right. So there's no other information here that we need to fill out, but usually you could fill in things like plot outlines, plot summaries to give the logline of your production. Now this next part is very important. To add more data for categories, we'll show every other crew, position, category, and everything else that you might want to contribute to this title edition. So now, after hitting check these updates, we're going to scroll down. Sometimes when adding a name, it will say either this is the first credit in this section, and since it's the first credit in this section for Andrea, we'll select that. Now scrolling back down even more, here we go. Now we can add in our cast members. So for this, it was Serena Alvarez. And in this case, I am not certain which one is her correct page. So what I will do is I will investigate each page preferably, and if I can determine that it is hers or not, then I will select that one. However, if it's ambiguous, what you can do is hit result not shown. It will refresh your page. So we'll just give it a minute. And now if you scroll back down, you will see that I'm gonna hit I am not sure, submit it as Alvarez Serena, and let IMDb staff decide, which will do exactly what it says. So they will determine for us. We'll put in her character name, and she is the leading actress, so we'll hit 1. Now we have our second actor, Jerain Arias, and he doesn't have any specific character, so you can leave that blank. And now I'm also not sure if any of these are his pages, so we will do the exact same thing for his case. All right, and sometimes it may give you a warning. Make sure you read over these, and you can hit warning, understood, go ahead anyway. All right. So moving on, we're going to find our producer now. And it is Samuel Echeverry. Sorry if I butchered your name, man. He is the producer of this production. And that's all we really need to do for that. Now we'll move on down to composers. It is Serena Alvarez who sang the song, so we'll do the same thing we did before. Wait for it to load. All right, and come on down here. I'm gonna hit this is the first credit for Sam, and I am not sure which page is hers. All right, and now cinematographer was Jason Hagler. And in this case, I'm not sure which one is his, so I'm going to investigate real quick. And seeing that he has these credits, I know that that is his, so I will leave it as is. Recommended information will have some additional things that you can add that are, interesting to learn about, and sometimes studios might look for it. So, for example, these are the 2 sets that we shot at, so we'll go ahead and add that in. And now we got to hit this checkbox again, and the rest of our categories should show up. All right, here we go. And now I'm going to speed run through all these credits, so enjoy the time lapse. Whew, thought that would never end. So now we're going to go ahead and get the mandatory information put in. So what we'll do is we'll open up Google Drive, my preferred method, make a new folder. So it will be Sunshine. All right. And what I'm going to pull up here is going to be the PDF files of our script and our call sheet. So I will go ahead and upload these 2 to Google Drive now. So drag on in. All right. So I will go ahead, open up the share category in Google Drive, and I'm going to copy the link. But sometimes you might have to make sure, go on to share, select anyone with the link, so that way anyone with the link can view it. So with that link, you're going to go back up here to miscellaneous link, input that. We're going to title it the script and call sheet. So now IMDb staff can take a look at that and verify the existence of our production. And just like that, we have all of our credits in. So what you're going to do is hit submit these updates. And with that, which might take just a second, and boom. All right. So if you want, you can go ahead and hit track contribution, because your contribution has now been input into the system. So you will be able to see anything that's pending, anything that's been accepted. So you will wait however long it may take. Usually it takes about an hour to 2. Sometimes it might take longer depending on the size of the production. But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for watching.